Perhaps an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one. In this case, we are both here for the same reason. Let us work together. From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby. All of them must be eliminated.
Paimon feels so safe when we're in a... Oh, yeah. This color! It's similar to the color when the sacred sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Behold!
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh? What's this? Could they be... But why would they appear?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here?
Who are you? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you there's no escaping them. We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath. You, beasts, and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They're merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path. Every last trace of humanity's existence, I tell you.
But look,
Not right now, but they'll be back. The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. There is no one left to rely on but ourselves. I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our hope, then we've got nothing left at all.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's... You're back! Please, we beg you. You have... Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground for the beasts.
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
Over? But...
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt. There are no monsters.
What? But how? Just moments ago, I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Hey, calm down.
Huh. I think I understand. Yes. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, what's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was all.
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land. The sacred sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma 500 years ago. Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others Others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kanria. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late, otherwise it would spread to all of Teyvat. But my friend, Kitsune Saiku, reassured me that I had nothing to worry about. She would shoulder the responsibility of protecting Inazuma and mobilize all forces at her disposal to combat the threat. I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
So, Inazuma was attacked at the same time as...
Indeed. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But I would like to believe that she kept her promise to me until the very last. But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined.
Hey?
Yes. For the longest time, I pain of that loss. All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time. But after my clash with human ambition, I thought long and hard. When I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse of human potential. Everything far exceeded my expectations. Moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also new encounters. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still chose to keep fighting for the sake of moving forward. All those who sacrificed themselves back then as Inazuma's god, it is high time I honored. Warriors, I will never forget you.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Come on.
As expected, there are a load of breakdowns here too!
Leave them to me. Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down! There is no escape! Illusion shattered!
Something seems wrong with A.
Why would you ask that?
Well,
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply concerned. Although I have some understanding of the situation, I must be prepared.
Mix! The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. Hey, the same light is leaking out again.
Furuyama?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought...
Fighting a battle and it didn't...
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea. He brews some of the very finest tea.
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune to be in Your Excellency's presence long enough to become acquainted with all the skills that are required of me. It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought a guest. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the current situation. But please, sit and rest. After all...
What should we do? Oh,
I see. So, they have fought most of the red, and now the all. Imagine if this was something that even the people flee. But me, I have no such thought. The almighty Shogun often just listening to her story. One thing she. So you see, it won't be long now before I have to say good. But I suppose once this Oh, goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my heart's content and forgetting to serve the almighty Shogun. One moment, I'll just... I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens in there. Really? But it's always been right by my... I couldn't pop...
Don't worry about it.
Almighty Shogun.
This place is... Leave it to us.
But I can't decide.
Where should we go to find a tea set?
After my...
Cup of tea isn't exactly the most urgent thing to do right now, but at the same time, this lovely old man from 500 years ago has been through so much, and it makes Paimon so sad.
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
Oh, why don't we go to the Kamisato estate? There'll definitely be a tea set we can borrow there.
It's the Traveler! And the almighty Shogun! How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, sure! Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, almighty Shogun.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner...
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. So, and he may well have had the philosophy of love.
You and Mako...
Indeed we did. In her eyes, the most they are similar, but not identical. When you came charging into the plane of youth, now, it seems like she was right, while I took the wayward path.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal.
That's, quite a lot to take in.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving? I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with. Yes, it does. I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one.
Do you feel your
You have already, but now...
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set.
It's quite beautiful.
You are too kind.
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
Let us return. We...
Quit following me.
He set himself, would he? So, we didn't need...
The information...
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've watched Furi. The tea is ready. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. You're right. I've been reminded of me. Back at the the events.
She died at...
Yes. Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. But this time, yes, she had already lapsed into... It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. Why did she go? It was there.
That's...
When I returned to Inazuma, that's exactly... No one questioned. In the end, with the help of...
This is all really hard.
Yes. I once told... But even the tea... And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you
Sister, you mean to say...
Based on what we've learned...
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for... And also... My mind, so...
Oh, boy.
With this last cup of tea, thank you,
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last. Once again.
Hey!
Shine down! Illusion shattered! Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! Remove all obstacles! Inazuma shines eternal!
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. We'll deal with... Look, that's the same light again.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here. Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all right. Just feeling a little stiff.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, man.
Don't!
Danger is our duty.
No need to worry.
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations. If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all time...
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where Your Excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. but now just the sight of you appearing before us once more has this hope is the light that will guide us out from—
Everyone, on me!
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your back.
Protect the almighty Shogun!
Let me leave you a bird.
Can't move it!
And then everybody stand back!
Bring it on! Squall Fury, know your place!
Know my sword!
The wind rises. Upon the gale. Confess!
Take cover! Time to... I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Unsightly insects.
Get out of here! Take cover!
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
Thank you all. I'm fine.
You fought phenomenally. The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few rifts. Quickly, escort Her Excellence.
When everyone's—
Well, what are you...
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come.
Just leave it to us. But the almighty, no matter what kind of threat—
Thank you all. I should not have...
Don't worry, with you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
It was both. The people the result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, you could take, but even so, they are due a revolution.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if...
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon. I used to think just like that but what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone. Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto and can never become the person she was, I still... Yes, they are. As the Raiden
Well said. Sounds to...
change will no matter how long. Now that we've dealt, I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
Alrighty then. It looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place. She seems to have... Huh? What's wrong, Egg? What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
It looks like the no need. I need to go to the...
Why?
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first steps into the future.
What's one more?
How's this? Behold! Search for it. Too slow. Squall of Fury. Relax. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Too slow.
Let's go. Time is against us. Speed of light! the next. Ben!
We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
Where'd the Torii Gate come from?
This is a place.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Where are we Whoa. This place... Look, it's another...
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait!
You have wandered. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you... I'm here to show you my... We are both warriors.
Wait!
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier, as she indicates, but inside a realm of... Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Hey, Showdown...
The rules I would not try to...
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But
My form is a symbol. It inherits A's pain. Every action undertaken, determination, courage, love, hatred, all of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome. You wish to make yourself... I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A. In the end, even the proud and mighty only maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. Insolent. Strike dead! Illusion shift! Now you shall perish! The eye sweeps the lands! There is no escape! Shattered! Shine down! Strike dead! Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
Absurd! Pathetic! Now you shall perish! The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. There is no escape. Influence. Torn to oblivion. Weak. Illusion shattered. Shine down. The eye sweeps the land. You shall perish. Euthymia crumbles before me.
Have you finally
It appears your martial prowess has... But how long can your will remain strong?
How the heck?
She was built to resist erosion. Her will...
Then, does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her. "500 years ago, humanity here in the present. It is about time. I understand that. But if the dream, I fight, I vow to the during my
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, she was making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still... Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at... What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. Yeah, is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her... Well, whatever. Okay, well... First things first, we gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice, don't feel Paimon now. Oh, you're right. Who knows?
Talk to me.
The wind rises.
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was any anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
But you're always...
That was a figure of speech, do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened. It's a...
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Rushed into it without so you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer...
Is she playing dumb? She's stupid.
Uh-huh. You're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you. All I know...
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell me. What was it like? Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too. First things first. Follow me to the entrance. Now then, to the outside. In other words,
So...
Yes, no need to try. Everything is This is precisely what...
What? Alright,
Suit yourself.
You...
Oh. Well, if you're quite sure, then of course. I say... Oh, nothing. It just seems... By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes. Only a strong enough will can Well then, the door's open. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing!
That's enough chatter. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
You have returned. This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the law over countless battles. Not one had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you. You still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too. You bring honor to the... Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. Everything they consumed, great enough to vaporize the ocean and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, will endure forever. The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed. Perish! Ha! Eternity is in my hands! Shine down! In spirit! Illusion shattered! In spirit! is the end. You have won. I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit. But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future, and you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her. When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet her blade brings me closer to her. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, there was no time to wait, but everything happened so suddenly. I should have been... Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, And I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me. It was with this possibility here that it is you.
A seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future. Nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, no matter what you...
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding eternity is a
place where perhaps that is... And yet, that sense of disorder...
I don't... Without the sacred Sakura...
I know you've tried in the past...
No.
The sacred Sakura...
Ugh. Now
I'm joking. And obviously I played my part. It's fair to say that very little time passed between... Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly. At that time, I could suffice to say, fortunately, your will was strong and the flow of
Does that mean it wasn't?
I thought that the flow... My first thought, but you too have my thanks.
A, How are you feeling?
My body has fully recovered, and the show...
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed? After all,
I only heard her voice. I'll be fine. I have to say, it's all thanks to... I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to...
Thank you.
today at Makoto and you are
It's rare to hear such comforting words.
Oh, come on.
Makoto's...
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify? Actually, no.
We will have to end the frivolities there. The Shogun and I will... After that...
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing any... I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma. I'm looking forward to it. Protection of the electron.
See that he stays safe. Another...
There's no need to change pleasantry. Squall Fury! Following me. The wind rises.
No, my sword!
Another test.
Nowhere to hide. Let the power go wild.
Squall Fury.
You dare to gaze upon me?
The wind rises.
Gonna be epic.
Wretched vermin!
Squall Fury.
Unsightly insects!
Quit following me. Squall Fury.
just like to make people smile.
Honey, just call me Daddy.
The wind rises.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in. Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in. Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items. join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
Relax.
Feel free to take a look around.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Relax. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Quit following me. Behold! Swallow Fury, know your place.
Everybody stand!
The wind rises.
Raincutter, know my sword! I have taught you everything I know.
That's far enough. Get moving! Quit following me. Relax. Too slow. Too slow. Quit following me. Rises. Squall Fury. Upon the gale. Bow your head. The wind rises.
I'm going!
Another test subject. Have a little taste.
Behold! Done. You even want this? rises. You even want this? There's no need to exchange pleasantries.
Osmanthus
It's rather
wine
pathetic
tastes
to
the
force a
same as I
conversation
remember.
just to occupy
But
silence.
where are those who share the memory?
The wind rises.
Anything the troop could use on our journey?
My waistband has been feeling a little snug these last couple of days. Methinks I perchance have overindulged.
A blade embraces its duty.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
after this! Direct assault!
Flag slide! Yeah!
Bow your head!
Flex up! Flag slide! Unleash! Your grand finale! Yeah! Flex up! Observe!
You dare to gaze upon me?
Flag slide! Observe! Flex up!
Place my hammer. Have a wind rises. Know your place. Finally, done.
Whirling stone! Flag slide!
You even want this?
The wind rises. Squall Fury. The price for my sins.
That's gonna hurt in the morning!
Jesus.